we go. Now we're recording. Oh, let me just change the view as well. We're in that tiny view. That's better. I like the side-by-side views.
No, I always put that one on. It seems
yeah.
feels together.
Yeah, yeah. There we are. Okay. So, Karen, what was your idea for us to do today?
So today, Chris, I thought we'd look at a poem together. I think Mum's printed it out. So first of all, maybe you could just follow the words with Mum, and we could read it out together.
Okay, here we are. Let's have a look at this lovely poem. Oh, give you always your finger. We got all the avocado off, yeah, but we'll end up with a green poem. A green sticky poem. Ready? You can put your foot on that if you want. There's a ball under the table.
Oh, is there? Oh.
So look. Live thy life, young and old, like yon oak, bright in spring, living gold. Get the next stanza. Summer rich, then and then, autumn changed. Come on. Somberer hued, gold again. All his leaves fallen at length. Look, he stands, trunk and bough, naked strength. Very nice.
So first of all, Chris, what would you say that the poem is describing?
Just check how good your pointing is first. Can you just touch a few letters? Touch A, touch E, touch Y, touch U, touch N. Now then, what do you think that poem is describing? What do you think it's describing? Put your hand on it. Yeah, we drew round your hand on Wednesday, didn't we? You're thinking about that.
Good thinking, Chris.
Yeah, we did, didn't we? So what is this poem describing? Well, it's got leaves, it's got a trunk, it's got a bough. What would it be describing? T-R-E-E. Yeah, it's describing a tree.
So Mum just named, didn't she, a few parts of the tree so that we could see what it was about. So what about the first stanza? If we take a look at that, I would say it was talking about, say, life. So if you point to the words on the poem that would describe some parts of life to you.
Parts of life, what do you think you could go for? Young, that's very good. That describes part of your life. Young and what's the other one there? Young and the opposite of young is old. Very good. Young, old. Yeah. Young, old. Anything else that you'd like to show that relates to life? Oh, spring is put. Yeah, I suppose spring is part of your life, isn't it? Yeah.
There is the meaning of spring that comes up is actually the symbol of birth and new beginnings.
Oh, so spring means birth and new beginnings. So let's just see if we can work on your tolerance to stay sitting here today. Right, we'll just practice that today. Very good.
So the next part of the poem, the next stanza, that's talking about the different, if you point to the different seasons.
They point to the seasons, summer and autumn. Very good. Just for practice, what would come after autumn? W I N T E. Oh, yeah, after autumn comes winter. Sorry, Karen, I don't know if you were going to do that. I just thought
one didn't he mention, which was winter. So, Chris, do you have a favourite season in the year?
Do you have a favourite season? I L I K E. I like. I like. Which one do you like the best? Which is your most favourite? I like S. Now, is it U or P? You're right in the middle of U and P, so you need to be clear. So do the S again. S. P. Go on, the next letter. R. Go on. Next letter after the R. I. Go on. You've got your hand in that funny angle again. Oof. Remember, lift that elbow. That's right. So do the I, N, G. I like spring. T, H, E, the, B, E, S, T. I like spring the best. B, E, C, A, U, S, E, because I like spring the best. Thank you. I like spring the best. Now that was really good. You did lots of words then, because now it could be I or it could be it or I don't know. Because it, okay. It is a, because it is a, because it is a, T, I, this, because it is a time, O, of, N, E, of new, G, G, after the G, after GT wouldn't make sense, just let me twist around a bit, you've moved, so touch the G again if you wanted it. G, it is a time of new, G, yeah, we're stuck on the G. Oh, it makes sense, yeah. You've got that elbow still. Lift your elbow up and twist around again. Come on, right here. Do you want to try? G, R, O, that's better. Try with the pen, pencil. W, T, H. Oh yeah, I like spring the best because it is a time of new growth. Yeah, the sun starts shining. We see trees begin to get their leaves. Remember, we're working on your tolerance to sit here for today. Come on, we're just working on that tolerance. Let's work on staying sitting for another, well, we did 5 minutes yesterday, didn't we? And you ended up managing to do 10. So let's do 10 today, okay? We'll aim to stay sitting for 10 minutes. Tolerance of 10 minutes sitting. Let's write that down. That's a target for us.
There's a smile there. You can do it, Chris. So my favourite would probably actually be autumn. Like yours is the new growth. Mine is when you see all the different colours on the trees, the yellows and the oranges and the browns.
It is a beautiful time of year, isn't it? Autumn?
Yeah, I mean, I do like the summer and the sun, but I do like the colours that you see in the autumn.
Yeah.
And he just described, doesn't he, some of the colours in the poem as gold.
There's a touch of gold, touch gold. There's gold in the autumn, yes.
So the last stanza of the poem, Tennyson is using some personification. So can you point to the lines where he shows the tree shown as personification?
Right. So he's describing the tree like a person. So where would that be? His, yes, all his leaves. Very good. Look, he stands. Yes. There. So his and he show that he's describing the tree like a person.
That's right. It's like the tree possesses the human qualities, isn't it?
So a human quality would be what a human quality would be? Oh, naked strength. There.
So the oak tree is often referred to as a symbol of strength and wisdom. And as he does in the poem, we can relate this to the oak tree, as they are one of the oldest and most widely spread trees on the planet.
Ooh.
Have a go at spelling old with Mum. It's a nice short word.
Pieces of paper. Yeah, we're going to write the word old. So a nice circle for the O. Oh, just try holding that bit there. O. That's nice. And then straight down for the L. L. Nice. And then another circle for the D. That's nice. And then a line down. Join onto that circle. D. Oh, very nice. Oh, not 10 minutes yet. We were aiming for 10 minutes. You've only done 2. We won't count that. Yeah, you only did 2. There we are, Karen.
Oh, very nice, Chris. Very nice. So they actually appeared on our planet 65 million years ago. And unlike many other species of trees, they have never become extinct. So can you think of an example of something in our world that became extinct?
Okay, so oak trees have never become extinct, but something that has become extinct would be, an example would be what?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we have actually advertised it out of promotion.
We can hear a lot of Rory actually. Have you got the door open?
No, the door's shut. It's just on the phone.
No, it's okay. No, I just wondered if it was open there. Go on. So something that has become extinct, it could be Animals are often easy things to think of. D-I-N-D-I-N. Oh, oh yes. S. A. U. R. And dinosaurs. That's a good example of something that has become extinct. Dinosaurs. And I wonder, do you know anything that might be, any examples of anything that might be endangered, any endangered species? You know, that things that are in danger of becoming extinct. What would you say if I said, is there anything that you can think of might be in danger? M-A-Y, may, okay. M-A-Y-B-E, maybe, T-I-G, yeah, G. Go for the G again, you got a bit stuff then. G, E, R, maybe tigers, yeah. Oh, not 10 yet. Maybe tigers. There are types of tigers, I think, which are classed as endangered, aren't there?
There are, yeah. And the reason that lots of these animals are in danger of becoming extinct is because of things that probably that we are doing, like we have poachers that endanger the lives of like rhinos because they think their horn is precious to lots of people, either for medicine or for making things. And in some areas, like there's deforestation going on where they're clearing the land. They're trying to make it good, but it means a loss of habitat for the animals. So like the pandas in China have nowhere to go, and they're moving higher up into the mountains where it's cold. Can you think of any other reasons that the animals may be nearing towards extinction?
Any other reasons? No.
I probably do.
I think you went through quite a few of them, Karen, there. Yeah, what other reasons are there then? Any others?
Yeah, I mean, there's all things like overfishing. There's
yeah.
like people going to the places where the animals live. I mean, it's lovely to go and see them in the jungle, but it's frightening them off to, you know, to areas where they can't survive, where they can't find food and things like that. So if we go back now to the oak trees, and you think about when you go out for your walk in the park with mum and dad, you go to Sutton Park, don't you? And if you look at all the trees, you'll see many old giant oak trees. And one of the reasons for this is because they live for thousands of years. Oh, it's a big one.
I just scoop a bit off that spoon because there's too much on that spoon. Now I've got it all on my fingers as well. There was too much on that spoon. Yeah, so in Sutton Park, there's lots of oak trees. Shall I show the picture?
Yeah, I thought you might look at the picture, yeah.
Look, so there's a picture of an oak tree. Look, that's quite an old one, I think. It's got quite a big, strong bough. You've got chocolate mousse on your nose. And all the leaves, see how wide it goes. And look on this one, there's a person stood next to it. Look how small the person looks in comparison to the tree. They look tiny. I think that must be an older one. How long do they live, Karen?
Well, they stop growing when they reach 1,000 years, and they're not considered old until they're like 700 years old.
Oh my God, imagine that. 700 years old, years before they're considered old. 700. Let's have a go at just writing 700. I'm going to do it across and down for 7. So go across and down, 7, and then 2 zeros, circle. Oh, and another circle. That was more of a cross, but okay. All right, that was a good try. 7, 0, 0. Yeah. There we are. Let's just get this eaten. Go on then, Karen. You carry on while we're eating this.
Where am I? So there's quite an interesting fact that I did look up about Sutton Park actually, and why we have the park. And it was actually gifted to the local Sutton people in 1528 by a famous king, King Henry VIII.
I mean, we've talked about this, haven't we? Yeah.
Now he was said to be a good friend of Bishop John Vesey, and it was them together that decided to turn around the fortunes of the town after it hit hard times and present them with the park.
Oh, and it stayed all those years.
I think now it's become like a site of scientific interest, isn't it now? So I think it can't be touched, can it?
No. I think Stuart looked up the other day how big it was, and now was it 2,400 acres?
Oh wow!
I think it was. Yeah, I have to check on my. You put it on my Facebook.
Yeah. If you think about the parts that we don't really ever sort of walk to, and then where it spreads from and to, it could easily be that big, couldn't it?
Right, now we're getting to the end of this, Karen. We can get back into the lesson. There we go.
Hooray.
There we are. Right, put that down. Now, let's do some work. Okay, so our park is called S-U-T-T-O-N, Sutton Park, yeah, and it was gifted to us by which king? H-E-N, go on. R-Y, Henry the 8th, yeah, there we go.
Now, one of the reasons that there's so many oak trees in the park is because of the seed that it produces, enabling them to reproduce easily. So the seed of an oak tree is called Oh,
I wonder if you know. Do you know what the seed is called of an oak tree? A. C. Oh, all right. Okay, you knew. O. R. N. An acorn. Oh, S. E. E. D. An acorn seed. Yeah. Okay. Acorn. And we see lots of them, don't we? See lots of those even in our garden, don't we? Because the squirrels get them and start trying to bury them all over the garden.
Yeah, I mean, you would see a lot because an oak tree actually produces about 10 million acorns in its lifetime.
10 million, imagine that. Good job, yeah. I don't suppose each of those grows into trees, though.
No, it was only a small percentage, I think, if I remember from last time.
Yeah. But this is it, though. I think with any plant, they have to produce lots of seeds, don't they? That, because they know that there's birds are going to eat them, animals are going to eat them. So they have to produce loads of them for a chance of one of them actually making it to a tree. Yeah.
So from that, let's maybe take the word lifetime and have a think about one, what you might think lifetime means to you, or just a sentence with lifetime in, or even something that you'd like to achieve in your lifetime.
Lifetime, take that word. Let's do a little bit of creative writing about lifetime. L-I-F, life, life, have a think, life, S, A, S, A, I, S, A, I, L, life, sails, O, did you want O-R-O-N, life sails on. Life sails on. Oh, you're leaning on me, Chris, in a very awkward way. Let me move there. Life sails on. This is going to be good. Life sails on. Go on. L-I-K, like, go on. A-S-H-I, S-H-I, this is good. Touch the I again, you're hovering. I, like a ship. O, on. T, H, after the H, E, like a ship on the, life sails on, like a ship on the, S, yes, letter, E, like a ship on the sea. This is good, this is good. Life sails on like a ship on the sea. I do it. T-R-A, very nice, T-R-A, T-R-A, after the A, again, T-R-A, go on, T-R-A, B-E-L-S, like a ship on the sea, it travels. A, F, A, poetic, this is it. It travels afar. Travels afar. Travels afar. N-O, not, K, N-O, after the O, W, not. Oh, interesting. That's gone. It's gone. No, John, you're going to finish this. Touch the W again. W, I, N, not knowing, W, A, E. Come on, this is good. I like it. R, E, not knowing where. Not knowing. Oh, sorry. Where. Not knowing where. Life sails on. This is good. Like a ship on the sea. Travels afar. Not knowing where. H, T-H. You're doing so good. I like this. Not knowing where. T-H-E. T-H. I said E then. I'm sorry. But T-H-E. Not knowing where. The. What? G. J-O. J-O. Come on. U. Touch the U again. You've got that funny angle again. Touch the U. U. Go on. All of that swiping isn't helping. Go from the J, please. Go from the J. J. Try with the pencil. So you did J, O, and then you did U, R, N. After the N, this is good. E, this is better. Y, that was better. Not knowing where. Journey. Go on, use this because you were doing well with that. W, I, L, L, will, the journey will, E, very nice, N, D, not knowing where, the journey will end. Life sails on like a ship on the sea, it travels afar, not knowing where the journey will end. Any more, or is that finished? Finished. That was nice. I like that. That's kind of in your life. You could think of yourself as a ship on the sea, sailing and drifting to one place and another. You go one way, then another, and you don't know where it's going to take you. I like that. That was very nice.
I think somebody put a post on Facebook about people commenting on we're all in the same boat, and somebody came back with we are all on different ships during this storm experiencing a very different journey. And it made that Chris has just like related it exactly to that. It was funny that came up.
Yeah, all in the same
Very
boat.
lovely.
Yeah, very good.
So let's go back to the acorn. Chris, why don't you and Mum have a little go at drawing the acorn or the leaf? I've got a picture of a close-up here that I can put on the screen to give you a guideline if you like. just for a change. There we go.
Oh, I thought you were going to do show me a little sketch.
Oh, it's a nice oval shape, look, with a...
Yeah, so look. So what we're going to do, I'll show you on mine. I'm going to do an oval, all right? And then I'm just going to show a little, like, it's in a little cup. All right, so we'll just do the acorn itself. We won't bother doing the leaf. Okay, come down there. You come down. Right, so you're going to start off. Let me just show you. So there's, first of all, I did the oval. So on your side, you're going to try and do an oval. Oh, that was a bit fast. You're going a bit fast today. Just try another one underneath. Go round like that. Okay, now I want you to draw a line across it for the cup. That was good. You really concentrated there. And we'll do another line down just for the sort of the stalk. That's it. Very nice. There we are, Karen. We've done it now.
Oh, there we go.
There we are.
Oh, yeah, there.
Very nice. Okay. Okay, carry on now.
Yeah. So I think Mum's got a list of some quotes about sort of oak trees or acorns. Perhaps we could have a little look at those together.
We'll look at one at a time. I'll cover them up. This is good, working on your reading skills. You follow them as we read them. So first of all, an oak tree is a daily reminder, keep your finger on, that great things often have small beginnings. Touch the word tree. Touch the word tree. This is just practicing your visual skills. Visual and pointing skills. Touch the word tree. That's actually putting your hand in your mouth. That's not touching the word tree. Really?
Oh.
Isn't it? Okay. That was a big impulse. Yeah, wasn't it? And you put your hand in your mouth and you kept it there and you started making a noise as well and it all got more intense. So next time you feel that coming, I'm going to try and help you and I'm going to try and grab your hand to keep it down because that stops it getting intense. But also I want you to think about trying to do it yourself. Think, I'm going to tell myself when I feel that impulse coming, I'm going to tell my hand to go back down and just touch my shorts. That would be a good thing to do. Right, so let's just practice touching a few words. Tree, very good. Small, very good. Beginnings, very nice. The next one, should we just carry on reading them?
Yeah, you can do, yeah.
Here we are. Oh, this is a similar. Look, you can stand to do it if you want for a minute. But this next one. This next one says, put your finger, as I read, from a tiny acorn, a mighty oak will grow. There, so that's saying a similar thing, isn't it? The acorn starts very small, grows into a mighty oak tree. Oh, now here's another one. Look, what's this next one? How can you read it with your back? I don't know. I think you're going to have to turn around so your eyes can see it. Yeah,
Spin around.
I think your eyes need to move around so that you can read this one. Come on, turn yourself around. Now you can read it, look. It's not about what it is, it's about what it will become. Ah, so the acorn looks nothing like the tree, does it? No? And then here's another one. Be like a tree, stay grounded, keep growing, and know when to let go.
So some of those quotes make us think about how maybe little things have changed the course of history forever. And I think me and Mum had a little discussion about this a while back, Chris. I wonder if you could think of anything small in history that may have changed its path forever.
Anything small in history that may have changed its path forever? What can you think of? Anything? Any ideas? Have a little think. Turn yourself around and we'll just try and keep going for another 5 minutes. Go on.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, we'll try and keep going for another 5 minutes. If we can. There we are.
That's good.
Something that seems small but then changed the path of history. Was that W or INV? Okay, INV. Oh, INV, VT wouldn't make sense. So let me just put, you've got that awkward angle again. Let's try with the pencil. As well. INV, E, N, E, I, after the I, O, invention. Oh yes, inventions are things that have changed the course of history. Which one are you thinking about? Invention. O, invention of, just write that down. Well, there's been lots of inventions that have changed things. Invention of, what are you thinking of? Lift that elbow up. Invention of what? E. Oh, go on. L, E, C, T, R, I, C, I, T, and why? Invention of electricity? Well, I would say yes, that will totally change the way we live, changed our lives, totally, yes.
That's a very good one, Chris. It's very true that just things like lighting and cooking, it's also natural to us, whereas they'd have had to do it over a fire and with candlelight before anybody invented electricity. There's also, I mean, there's lots of things. I think Mom talked about her thing that sprung to mind was the wheel.
Yes, the invention of the wheel. That was one of the first inventions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about like the invention of penicillin, from being a tiny microbe in a petri dish to being a cure against many diseases. And in fact, they do nowadays, obviously in the labs, they find many cures from tiny little microbes.
Yeah, often accidentally, aren't they, that they find these things.
Most of them are.
Yeah. Oh, okay, I think we're going to move. All right, I think we're going to move position for a bit. Well, then you sit there if you want. I'll bring Karen around. There we are. Okay, so we'll move position. That's all right. I'll bring the clipboard. Here we are. That's okay. Well, you can sit here for a while. Okay, so yeah, From small things. Dad's downstairs doing some work, yeah.
Oh,
Small things. From a tiny acorn, a mighty oak will grow. Small things happen and then change the course of history or change the course of the world.
yeah. So, thinking about the oak tree and relating this to the strength of the mighty oak, you could say that when Henry VIII gave the Sutton Coldfield Park to the town, he was strengthening the spirit of the townspeople. So if you have a think about it, about strength, have you ever come across a situation where you've been inspired to feel a great strength to do something?
Have a little think. Time when you've felt inspired to have the strength to do something that maybe you wouldn't have been able to do before, or wouldn't have thought that you would have been able to do. Anything you can think of that you'd like to share with us? Have a try. Go on, just to finish today. Go on. Oh, not that swiping. I-T.
Oh, tired, Chris.
Sit forward then and just do a little sentence for us. So you've done IT. IT. I. It is. H. A. R. Is H-A. Oh, I think you might need to wait. Go and have a wee. You were showing me before. Okay, so you've had a wee, and we're thinking about the word strength, and we were wondering whether there was anything. What was the question again? Whether there was any times when he can think?
Yeah, when you sort of took strength or needed strength to be able to do anything.
Or if you wanted to just use another angle, you could do.
Yeah,
if there's anything you want to say about strength, just to
make it easy. It can be a sentence with strength in, or
yeah. Come on then. Go on then. Something to do with strength. Start it afresh. I am. That's good. I am. Go on. Don't break off. I am.
That's it. Ready?
I am.
Oh.
I know. What was that all about? I am. Like a little.
I know. I felt like.
Yeah, I am. Come on, use your pencil then. Sit up and use your pencil. Let's get it done. I am F I N. I am F-I-N. Shall I go low? When you balance that elbow, it doesn't go very well. It really doesn't, Chris. I am F-I-N-D-I-N-G. I am finding. That's good. I am finding. I'm finding.
There.
I'm finding. Oh, M O R. After the R, lift that elbow. More. S. T. R. E. N. E. N. After the N, just tell yourself the next letter. G. H. T. Okay. I am finding more strength.
No. Oh, look at that yawn, Chris. Oh,
Come
last
on,
bit of
let's
strength.
try and finish it. I'm finding more strength. In my, lift that elbow. B. O. D. More strength in my body. Okay, that's good. A. As. I. As I. E. Okay. Oh. As I. E. X. E. Go on, keep it going. You were doing so well.
Carry on that word.
R. Next letter. C. I. S. As I exercise. M. O. Go on.
Mm-hmm.
Next letter, go for it. R. Finish it. Lift that elbow. E. I'm finding more strength in my body as I exercise more. Yeah, you do your exercises with Bob, and at the moment we're doing our nice long walks in the park every day, aren't we? Is there anything more that you want to say about that, or have you finished? You can just show me M or F. F. Okay, finished. Yeah. Okay.
It's very true though, Chris. The more you exercise, the better you do feel and the stronger you do feel. And when you don't do any for a long time, you sort of feel all weak again until you've done like training like an athlete, I suppose.
Yeah, and I think that it's kind of proven as well that sort of exercising and building your strength in that way not only helps you physically, but also helps you mentally, Chris. So
yeah,
you know, there's a link between the two. So feeling good physically can help you to be more alert mentally, can help your thinking processes, helps in all sorts of ways. Definitely helps me, I know that. And
I think it helps everybody. They do say, you know, you should do exercise, and they're telling us more and more, aren't they? That it helps in not just keeping you physically fit, but your mind and your body and everything.
Yeah. As we were having our walk yesterday, we went walking through like a wooded area, and I said, "Oh, we're doing our forest bathing now."
Yeah.
Have you heard of that term, forest bathing? Yeah, that was good.
Well, there's so many different areas in the park, isn't there? You can do, like, there's forests, there's like great big grassy areas, there's water.
Yeah. So it was good. All right then. I think he's sort of. I think that will kind of do for that lesson. I think that's probably enough, isn't it? You've done very well. We've been just nearly an hour, so that was good. I'm going to just stop.